Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are returning to Classified France 44, a upcoming turn-based tactical espionage and combat game set in the run-up to D-Day. In this game, you are basically in charge of a squad of soldiers who are trying to build a resistance network in France to fight against the German occupation forces to support the eventual D-Day landings. The game has a number of potential endings. I believe I thought it was 15, but maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's like 5 or 6. So you can see these little different dash marks, which represent progress on the way to D-Day. So maybe it's not quite that sort of dynamic, but still certainly a multi-ending game. Kind of a little bit of XCOM vibes. You manage your squad and build relationships with your crew. We're 2 missions into the campaign, and today's video is sponsored by Classified France 44, so thanks to the publisher Team 17 for making this video possible. The game does come out on March 5th. It is going to be coming out on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S, but you can actually pre-order the game today, and if you pre-order the Overlord Edition, you get access to the game 5 days early, so now you can play it now. The game's price, depending on how you're going to pre-order or what you're going to buy, ranges from $34.99 up to $49.99. That being said, and that out of the way, like I said, we're in our second. We've gone through 2 missions. We have a crew of 4 folks who are currently in our ranks, and our next 2 missions are looking at either liberating a Australian, a Jedburgh, who's another soldier like ourselves who has been dropped behind lines, named Ollie Johnson, or going north to get I guess a Marxist rebel criminal who's currently, I believe, or he was, being held behind enemy lines. And you can see there's actually, this is an element of the game we haven't quite got to yet, but there's a faction system here. As you try to liberate different parts of France, or not necessarily liberate, but sort of build resistance groups, there are factions of Gaullists, sort of nationalists, Marxists, sort of left-leaning communists, or criminals who are sort of unaffiliated resistance fighters that you have to kind of try and earn the trust and support of these different groups. So you can see if we go with Henry Vittel, we'll get a +8 for the Fist in the Air, which is the left-wing group. If we go for Ollie Johnson, you'll get +8 for the Dagger, which is the yellow dagger there, which are the criminals. I'm tempted to do Ollie Johnson because it says he's a Jedburgh, which is what we are as well. So I'm thinking we'd probably want to go get our guy, even though in the scheme of things, if I'm trying to build a resistance network, probably makes more sense to go support a local radical rather than sort of an imported one. Before we do that, the game does want us to explore the base camp feature and the loadout feature. So one of the things in this game that kind of exists is you can go to the base camp and you can build relationships within your team. You can have conversations with your team at the campfire, and that can actually increase morale or lower fatigue if you decide to go ahead and do that. I don't know how much this becomes more dynamic going on right now. It's basically just like hey, go to the campfire and listen to what they have to say.
It's uncanny the way you sniff out crowds. Are you part hound dog?
It's the scent of pink disinfectant and black bread. If you're downwind, you'll pick it up at 200 yards.
Jesus, I was just joking. You can really smell them?
It's distinctive.
Well, so?
Sort of sickly, pungent. I'd know it anywhere.
My sense of smell was the first casualty of the war. I blame army food.
So okay, there's a little discussion between these guys and they each have their max morale go up. When you go around the campfire, you see your different members of your crew, you click on them, and you can actually customize their loadouts here. So you can see this is the commander of our group, William Jockey Cassidy. He's currently a level 1, so we can't do a lot with that yet. But eventually, as we level up, as we gain more skills, there's a skill grid, which is basically like a tech tree that gives you different special abilities. So right now, our commander can rally soldiers and improve their morale, or use the unwavering conviction option, which will increase morale after using an active skill. We can level this up, right? We can go, there's a demoralized trait, a steady trait, an order trait, spot weakness, crack shot. There's different sort of tech trees we go down the route of. Now, he's a commander, so maybe we want to go more toward the top left, but this is almost like one of those political grids, except for tech trees where you get to go toward commander, hero, officer, or tactician, based on, you know, how things level up. We also have, you know, a medic. Right now, one of his traits is medic. We've got Tom Crown King. He's a support personnel. You can see his skills and traits are different. You know, he's got a shotgun. His class is different, and so he has different options on this tree. You can go down the medic route, the tinkerer route, shotgun, or corpsman. Bellinger also, he's a sniper. He's a marksman, so he's got a sniper trait, huntsman trait, veteran trait, and defender trait. And then you've got Tremblay, Vincent Rocket Tremblay, who is a blade master, spotter, Tommy gunner, or survivalist for his trees. Now, you also have the ability to customize their loadouts here, so you can see we've got Vincent Tremblay selected. He currently is equipped with a Thompson submachine gun. We will get more weapons later on in the campaign that we could, you know, go ahead and equip him with. He also has an M1911, which is interesting. I'm not sure why he's not using the Wembley Mark 6. That's a service revolver for the British, I believe. But that's another option you could choose between. You've got multiple melee weapons which can come up here, or different types of grenades or explosive weapons. But again, all this is kind of not really there yet because all these guys are still level 1 in terms of their traits. So we're not going to touch any of those loadouts quite yet, and we'll just go back to the base camp and to the map. So we reviewed the gears. You earn supplies, which I think supplies can be used to buy new equipment and things like that. We're still very early. We've only done the first 2 tutorial missions, so not super relevant here. I'm thinking we're going to go for the Jedbird. Let's go get the Aussie. Ollie Johnson says he is, the Germans have him cornered in a church. Get to him and see that he joins us. Okay. So we're going to bring all 4 of our characters. Now, these guys will take damage to their fatigue, to their morale, to their fitness, based on how the battles go. Right now, everybody's at full strength, but that will start to change, presumably after today. We will get the Digger Slouch Hat and the Wembley Dragon, or is it Dragoon or Dragon? I think it's Dragon. Mark 6 as rewards for this mission. Actually, if we take a look at the other mission, what rewards do we get for that one? Trousers and an 1943 HBT field cap. Yeah, I'd rather the guns. But these are just different rewards for the missions. You can only choose one, by the way. So before we jump in here, we have to choose either or. These events are occurring simultaneously. So if we do one, we forego the other in this case. And then also, we have 53 days till D-Day. So we've got to build our network up. We've got to get this victory meter closer to the right to not, you know, fail. Obviously, this is quasi-historical. There were resistance groups. Jean has a long mustache and all that jazz in France in the lead up to Normandy. I don't know that there's evidence. I certainly haven't read that, like, without the resistance, Normandy would have failed. But obviously, that's the plot of this game, is that, you know, you got to sow enough discord in the rear to allow Normandy to succeed. So, you know, it's a game. It's based on some historical stuff, but it's also somewhat fictionalized. So let's go ahead and assign our crew. Everybody gets to fight. Everybody gets to fight in this mission. That will change. You can see what our objectives are. Reinforce his position, ensure he survives, kill the enemies with explosives, and break the enemies with Johnson. So it is an assault mission. Is the other one an assault mission? No, the other one's an ambush mission. That's interesting. I might rather fight the ambush mission. This game does have 3 different types of missions. You've got stealth missions, which basically you go in quietly and you try to not alert the enemy. You can kill enemy soldiers via stealth, but you don't get the ambush mechanic. You've got ambush missions, which start with stealth and then end up being, you know, sort of open fighting by the end of it. And then you've got assault missions, which are just like, it's straight up, it's a fight from the beginning. The first tutorial mission we did in yesterday's video was an ambush mission, and the second one was an assault mission. There was never any secrecy in the second mission. Also, you can change their little code names here if you want. Right now we got Jockey, Crown, Zero, and Rocket. Let's go ahead and jump in here. So we're going to move to the Île-de-France region. Apparently we are very, very mobile. We must have good transportation abilities for us, which seems kind of funny. Like, just jump in a Jeep and go.
Christ, more of them.
More of them.
You're the cavalry. How about you lend me a hand?
Okay, so Ollie's position's up here. There's actually a machine gun up here. Hell yeah.
G'day.
Alright, I'm gonna probably put him on the machine gun. But you can see here, our objective is to defeat the enemy, kill enemy with explosives, break the enemy with Johnson, and ensure he survives. Kill enemies assaulting Johnson's position. So right now there are 5 bad guys out there, but there will presumably be some reinforcements. There's a nice little explosive barrel back here. Not enough enemies close to it that I think it makes sense to assault with. But let's take a look here. Let's get our boys into cover, right? So we want to get these guys behind these sandbags where they'll be in some cover, or behind this wall where they can kind of shoot through it. Half cover here, full cover here. Let's go with the full cover. Probably limits my ability to shoot at the bad guys, but we're trying to get into position, right? So all right, so we'll send one guy to each side behind a stone wall to sort of secure the flank. This guy can actually shoot here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Nice. Took half his health out. Put this guy behind. Wait, there's 2 machine guns? Oh, they might come. I wonder if they're going to come from behind, too. There's a Kugelwagen back here. Maybe they're going to end up assaulting us from behind. Probably makes sense to keep some guys within reach of that gun if we see reinforcements are going to be coming up. Actually, it says kill with explosives. That would be a grenade, right?
What's the plan?
You tell me what the plan is, sir. You can only get one of them with the explosives here, right? So let's hold off on that. Let's just have him sit behind the machine gun.
Okay. Roger.
Oh, I don't control this. This is just automated. All right, so he threw a nice sort of strafing run here with the machine gun almost. All right, that guy's behind cover. Pretty good chance to kill him with this grenade. Yep, got him. All right, you move up here behind this sandbag. Anybody you can shoot? Anybody else? Yeah, finish this guy off. Ah, you missed. But he's broken, so... Alright, so pretty much got everybody behind cover. I guess we can throw... Do we want to throw another grenade? I don't like wasting grenades, generally. But I do have a secondary objective of killing at least 3 guys with explosives, so... That's a humdinger! Oh, crap. Alright, there's gonna be more bad guys coming up in a turn. He didn't like that. He got shot at there. What are there, 2 guys left? Just 2. Okay. Alright, let's put another one of these guys back here on this machine gun. But first things first, can we shoot anybody? I don't know if destroying the jeeps does anything for us. But shooting that trash can... Nice. Okay, so that counts as an explosive too. So we hit the barrel, blew that thing up, killed that one guy who was behind cover. So the guy's still behind cover. What do I do?
Yep.
Can you hit him from here? Near miss. You hurt his morale at least. Is there anybody coming from this direction? No. So I wish I'm guessing I can adjust the scroll speed, but it looks like there's going to be soldiers coming from the left and the rear. Next turn. I'm a little worried about this guy popping out and shooting me, but I do want my guy on this machine gun over here. And then I also want to set another guy up over here because there's machine guns on each flank. So that should be helpful on driving the enemy back.
Yep.
Do we really want to waste another grenade there and kill this guy? Probably not. What about this? Can we hit him? 0% chance, I think.
Moving.
All right, so you move over here. Maybe you can hit him from here.
Roger.
That's still 0.
He's in my sights.
Well, he's
Shut the gas.
broken either way. He won't do anything. His next turn will be skipped. All right, so there's going to be bad guys coming up from behind, so you'll set a cover zone there. I don't think you can do anything else. So just wait, I suppose. Yep, that's going to be everybody. So 2 enemy soldiers coming up from behind, 2 coming from the left, it looks like. We got a nice little, some explosive stuff here. All right, so this is the first time we're running into heavy infantry. They cannot be stealth killed, but it's not a stealth mission. Deals high morale damage and can sustain Overwatch.
Enemy.
I'd rather you were just taking cover behind that machine gun nest.
Repariert. Hör auf zu zittern und denk an deine Ausbildung. Ich kämpfe weiter.
All right.
I'm low on ammo.
Is there anything here? All right. So at least one of these guys is in the machine gun radius. Actually, they both are. So go ahead and hold and fire that machine gun. Let's see what happens. Should at least suppress him, right? Actually, he did a little bit of damage on one of them too. Suppressed both of them. Did a little bit of damage on one. Let's go for this guy. So you had enough movement or enough points to use the machine gun against him, but then also use the regular main gun against him. Alright, so these guys are moving up. Anybody in range? Yep, they're one of them? Where's the other dude? There's 2 on the left, right? I only see 1. Alright, well, we'll use the machine gun to keep him pinned. I don't know how long we have to hold out. Alright, so he suppressed this guy. Okay. So that other guy's pinned. Alright, nice. Got that guy. Got him. Okay, so one of the other 2 from behind is dead. Got the guy on the left flank. He's dead. Another bad guy coming up behind the Kugelwagen. And he's gonna injure my guy on the machine gun and pin him down. We've killed 2 of the 4 bad guys from the second wave. Oh, we had a 48% chance of hitting him and killing him. We did not manage to do that. Alright, he's at least broken. Alright, use the machine gun to pin the guy behind the Kugelwagen. Maybe even destroy the Kugelwagen. Did he kill him?
That's a clapper.
That's a hell of a shot.
I am in position.
Fuck it. Let's take care of this guy. Can we get him with a grenade? Got him.
He's having the last fight. Nice kill. Take a bomb.
Got him.
He threw a 7. I'm dry. I gotta reload. Watch it. More of these bastards are coming.
Okay, so this almost has survival mission vibes. Do we have any MG on the right flank? They're going to come from over here, but we have no...
Reloading.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up...
Reloading.
Man, a lot of our guys are low on ammo. At least we can reload now during the lull, but...
Covering the area.
I don't love that he's kind of exposed there, but... Also, dude's on a shotgun, which won't give him the best radius to cover.
Loading.
They're both on shotguns on the back here? Alright, well then you're going to move over here to be on this MG.
Max dry. Reloading.
Man, All of these guys have really short-ranged
In position.
coverage. Left flank guy, because he's got a rifle's in better shape. Are there bad guys coming from this way? There are. Okay, good.
Covering my sector. Area covered.
Maybe just get behind full cover. You can't really move though, so. Are those 4 guys coming in from the right? Or just 2?
Enemy. Dead man walking.
Yeah, get him.
Firing.
Near miss. Bastard.
Target.
Having the grenade now would have been a better idea.
Grenade. Granate.
Got him.
How'd you like that?
How'd you like them apples? All right, so we wiped out the right flank. We're supposed to break enemies with Johnson. So there's new trucks that showed up, but I don't see... Kill the final wave of enemies. So there's 6 of them on this map, apparently.
What do you want?
All right, so we secured the right, I'm guessing.
Move it.
So let's set up a box over here, a kill box going that way.
Watching for targets. Covering the area.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the right flank is safe. I think the left flank is...
Attack.
Got that one.
To it.
Nice.
Kill.
One shot kill.
Jeez. Merde.
So we're down to 3 bad guys left?
Schieße.
Ooh. That must be a heavy.
Who? Me?
Where's the
Wait.
King,
What's the
Bellinger,
plan?
Tremblay,
Yeah?
Johnson? Are any bad guys coming from behind here? Or are they all coming from the other direction?
You need me? Moving. G'day.
Insufficient.
Moving.
No? Okay.
Firing. Oh. He's out it.
He's just too good at killing people. He's not breaking anybody because he's too busy killing them.
Everyone, fuck up. We're still in the game.
Yeah, motivational speech. Yay.
Can I help?
Nice. Dude, this
Bravo.
this guy on the left with his Enfield, he's legit. All right, I do want to try and get that secondary objective, so I'm going to try and see how I can break someone with Johnson.
What's cooking? Hmm?
I know this is maybe a little bit meta, but I'd like to see if I can, you know, win this fight fully, not missing any secondary objectives.
Pull yourself together. I'm low on ammo. Eat this. Oh God. Last round. I need a refresh.
Belly's suppressed.
I'm dead. Taking too much fire.
You're fine, Johnson. You're fine.
Wasn't myself for a minute
I like how my main character just, or my commander keeps inspiring him. All right, because you're suppressed, you probably won't be as effective at killing him, so but maybe you'll suppress him. Yes, you did. So you broke him. Good job. Now we can just have our other guys finish him off, right? Near miss. Anybody have a grenade they can chuck that far?
Moving.
No. That guy's not going to move because he's... I don't even think he's going to shoot because he's broken. Alright, chuck that grenade. Maybe you'll get him. No, but you will hurt him. Nice. Sniper. Enfield boy.
For a moment, I thought I was going to be buried here. So, guess I'm tagging along with you lot. Shall we jilly out of here? We had some good hunting there.
Okay, there you go. Another victory for us. I think that's a 5-star. Yep, a heroic victory. We reinforced Ollie Johnson's position and ensured he survived, killed the enemies with explosives, and broke them with Johnson himself. Gained 1,700 experience and 4D supply. Gained the Wembley Dragoon, or Dragon? It's Dragoon, right? The Digger Slouch Hat, and we also get Ollie Johnson joining us. It says he's British, but they said he was Australian in the intro. I thought. Okay, now we should see some level ups here. Yep. Cassidy, King, Bellinger, and Tremblay all leveled up. All gained skill points. And then you can choose to replay the mission if you want, you know, if you didn't do well enough.
I'm Second Lieutenant Oliver Johnson, and I was parachuted into this shit show by a roundabout route. From the militia, I joined 17th Brigade back in 40. And a year later, I was in Syria, in a scrap with the Vichy. I led a section into the Sidney Smith barracks in Beirut and accepted the surrender of the base commandant. Now, here I am in France, fighting alongside the frogs. And no one's more surprised than me. When I talk to the French about what I did in the Middle East, they seem as happy as Larry. Death to Laval, they shout. These folks loathe Vichy, only a little less than they hate the Germans. It's a funny old world.
Okay. A nice little intro there. 2 days passed, so we're down to 51 days until D-Day. Graveyard shift complete. There's our rewards. The criminals apparently like us more because of that particular fight. We got the Aussie out of the graveyard, and he brings some serious firepower with him. I will say, I know some folks asked, like, how replayable is it and whatnot. The Marxist or communist individual who we were tasked with rescuing, the other mission, the one we didn't do, was a different character than when I did the live stream the other night. So there's at least some variance, at least the name that was written up in the description. I didn't fight the battle here, obviously, is different here. Okay, so the game's telling us after each successful mission, the associated faction gains region strength in a location of your choice. If a region strength increases to 3, you unlock its ability. A region strength also fills the resistance strength bar to the top of the screen. Okay. So we can pick a region to strengthen, select a criminal region to strengthen. So I think we can only strengthen these 2 regions. I think Pas-de-Calais and Isle-de-France are the only 2 regions we can strengthen to unlock its ability. I'm going to go with Pas-de-Calais. I don't know why. I guess I just feel like that's where the sort of diversionary aspect of Normandy occurred, right? So maybe if we're stronger there, they'll think, hey, the resistance is stronger here because that's where the D-Day landings are going to occur. Baby steps. That's our first resistance network founded. Success breeds support, and each mission we win draws more resistance to the cause. We need more support, though. If we can raise networks in all 3 parts of this region, we'll get special aid, so build your networks carefully.
We just got word of a couple of candidates for our team.
Okay.
Here's some Bolshevik kid. He's got the student groups fighting for him.
Okay, a Bolshevik kid.
We have a Moroccan Goumier who's desperate to fight with us. So, who gets the ticket for the Jedburgh Express, non-stop to Berlin?
Okay. Also, Recce. The Allied Expeditionary Forces undertaking thousands of photo flights across France, taking vital pictures of beaches, installations, and bases, supplemented by intelligence reports from spies and the resistance. A picture of the German defense begins to form at Allied headquarters in England. All right, so we've got two more choices. Oh, okay.
They all want help and weapons. You will have to balance their demands.
Okay, so it's introducing factions to us. I already kind of talked about those earlier in the episode. The radicals, the Gauls, the criminals. We have a relationship with each. We can go to this tab here and take a look. Right now, most of them don't really know us. Different factions can give rewards based on them liking you. Criminals right now are suspicious of us. They fear us and that we're just using them, and we'll discard them after the war. The Gaulists believe we're sympathetic to Moscow, and the radicals believe that we're aligned with the Gaulists. They both don't like us at all, while the criminals are just suspicious of us. We've got to get a plus 11 to get the criminals to move to the level 3, and we've got to get 6 for either of the other two to move from, hostile to suspicious. I don't think there's any sense in changing loadouts quite yet. Maybe leveling up. We did earn some skill points. Self-rally seems like that would be useful. The ability to rally yourself if you're broken. Yes, more accurate with weapons. Definitely a useful trait to have. Make me a more effective combatant. So if they're vulnerable, he's better against them. Is there another level up for the sniper? Low profile, cover bonus, increases accuracy penalty applied to incoming shots. Yes, that sounds good. And you've got to unlock them along a tree. So like there's sort of a linear path where things get unlocked. You do have choices in which direction you go, but in terms of like you can't unlock anything. You have to sort of get to it in the tree before you can unlock it. I feel like cover bonus would be very useful. Maybe melee? But I'm mostly only going to be using melee when it comes to stealth kills, which seem to always be effective entirely, unless you're fighting someone who can't, be killed via stealth. I haven't unlocked any new guns or things like that yet, so we're not going to modify that. We'll go back to the base camp and have a quick chat. Ollie Johnson and Willard Cassidy want to talk. Also, you get these little descriptions of these different characters too, which is cool.
Ollie, is that true? You been crocodile hunting?
Just the once. Along the Daily River with my uncle.
Holy mackerel. You find any?
We did. To be honest, my uncle saw it first. He had this harpoon. He speared and tied it so I could finish it with his revolver.
Son, that's wild. We have gators in Louisiana, but I give them a wide berth.
Well, the croc was 10 foot, and I was a titchy lad at the time. I'd rather tussle with Jerry than go up against one of those scaly bastards again.
Okay. So morale increased for both those boys after their little chat. And activate an asset by filling all 3 parts of a single region. Well, we're not quite there yet. So let's see here. We've got 2 potential battles to fight. We've got the student, Jacob Bluch, been captured. So this is actually the mission that I was saying earlier was the 3rd mission in the live stream. Apparently it's the 4th mission here. Or we can go with Operation Backlight. Rendezvous with the French Moroccan, masquerade and name is Sami Almani. Tipped us off as about detonate. So both of these missions I have seen before, but the order they come in seems to be at least somewhat randomized, which is interesting. Let's see. M1911 compact, side cap, tension smock. I like Bluch. I think he's a useful character to get. We have 5 soldiers. We can only choose 4. Cassidy, our leader, is going to go in there. Everybody's still at full strength. I don't know about as many shotguns this time around, though. I'm thinking maybe more rifles. So definitely Bellinger, that sharpshooter. He's my freaking hero. I think the Thompson makes sense, and then the automatic weapon. I don't think King's shotgun is going to be the most useful if I try to stay stealthy initially. It's an ambush mission, so you start out stealthy. So we'll go into the second mission and try and liberate the Radical Bluch, who is a left-wing radical, and it'll improve our relationship with the Marxists. Are they radicals? I guess they're called radicals. I shouldn't call them Marxists. It says they're communists. They're Bolsheviks is what the description was.
Let's help this lad before he's kaput.
Okay.
Bourgeois bastards! You cannot
Bourgeois bastards, you cannot hold me forever. Alright, so we've got all these Germans here in front of us. We could just go in guns blazing and probably overrun these guys, but I do actually have an objective to free Bluch without being detected. So let's try and do that. Let's move through the right flank here. There's a little bit of a field and, you know, cased by, what do you call it? Hedgerows. So we're going to go ahead and send our soldiers over there through that. It'll give us good cover. It'll allow us to get closer to the door to liberate the Frenchmen. We'll go from there. I have played this particular mission before. It didn't go very well when we live streamed it the other night, but this is the direction I went before. I'm not a big fan of, like, if you've got a mission, if you've got a secondary objective, it's not a primary, but if you've got a secondary objective to, you know, kill some or liberate someone without being detected, I'm all for trying to do that, trying to accomplish all the objectives we can so we get the best score we can. Give me the 5 stars.
You can kill me, but the people will never be silenced.
I can kill me, but the people will never be silenced. Thank you for your inspiring service. All right, so this German is going to turn. So one of the other things to keep in mind when you see a soldier like this, it's going to give you the arrow in the direction that they're going to turn next. So he's going to turn left. So this roadway should be clear. I don't see any sign that anybody's going to walk past the truck and look down this way. Can
I help? I'm here.
All right, if I move him here.
I'm moving.
What does this red cover mean? Is that a chance that I get detected?
Moving out.
Well, let's hold off then one more turn. Let's bring these other boys into the field. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I don't have this guy spotted over here yet, so I'm not sure where he's going. I haven't observed him to know, like, hey, is he going to turn right or left? Like, what's his patrol pattern? There are reinforcements that'll show up in 6 turns, so keep that in mind. Actually, less than 6 turns now. 4 turns.
I see an enemy.
Right, so this is there's a heavy soldier back here, I believe. Does it tell me that? Yeah, this little icon here. So he cannot be stealth killed. But we'll get this guy. Ah! Stealth takedown. Now, one thing keeping in mind is if your goal is to, you know, be stealthy and not get detected, if you exceed the number of ambush kills to trigger the ambush, you cease being stealthy. So keep that in mind. Like, you could trigger the, hey, we're going to kill them all now unintentionally. I did that in my live stream. I think we're in concealment. I don't think they can see me there. And I don't think anybody's turning toward me. They all look like they're turning away. So, yeah, let's do that. Might actually have an opportunity to kill this guy in front of the door. Oh, no, he's coming back. Well, maybe. So this guy's going to walk this way. But is he going to see us from here? I'm inclined to stealth kill him and see what happens, because I need to get into this building, obviously.
Got him. Nice kid.
Yeah, let's just end the turn and see what happens here. So he's going to turn back, which is fine. I don't think anyone there's in the radius of his line of sight anyway. Can he see me? Apparently not. Okay, so work your way into the building then. Stay under cover.
Hidey-ho, I got a target.
It's fine. Just get into the rubble here. Get into that building. Our bad guy's over here.
Can I help?
Can you get inside? So he's going to turn right. And reinforcements show up in 2 turns.
Nice move.
Alright, I need that guy to turn around. I don't know when he's going to turn around, but he needs to turn around. I'm going to get those other guys back behind the wall. I can't get to the interior of the building and cover yet, so I guess I could have run up against the front of the building and been fine, but I didn't realize that at the time. Reinforcements in 1 turn. Alright, I can't use the knife yet because I can't see where he is.
Moving. Shh. I see him.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't... Alright, stealth kill in the building here. I think you're the only German in the building guarding him. Alright. So there's a key there. Okay. Is he going to turn around yet? He is. Alright, so I'm assuming since he's turning the other direction, we will be safe here. This may be a dangerous assumption, but it's the assumption I'm making.
G'day.
You can get into that concealment there.
Yeah.
And I think you're safe here. So get everybody over the wall, at least, into the compound toward the protectee. Reinforcements are going to show up. I was a little worried that maybe they'd show up and they'd be able to see our troops behind that wall. They'd have a clear line of sight right down the road, so... Alright, pick up the key.
Come to Papa.
Go open the door.
Freedom at last. You are real heroes. Now let us eradicate these foes together.
Okay, so now our character wants to go kill the bad guys. We gotta kill his captors. That's a stealth kill. That may have been a little aggressive. I don't know what the guy down the alley is gonna do. And I can't get out of there, so... Oh yeah, he's totally gonna see me. He's gonna turn right onto me. So the ambush is kaput, because I can't... Yeah. Whatever, the stealth goal is gone, right?
I'm moving.
Let's get this heavy guy in the rear.
Aiming. Right on target.
Bravo, comrade!
Alarm.
Alarm!
They're alert.
Yep. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Watch your fire.
Can I hit him? No.
Move it. Sie greifen meine Flanke an. Firing. Stark bleiben.
Whatever, he's broken. He'll stay put for the next turn.
Grenade!
In Deckung. Oh,
Got him.
Fascist down. That's a clapper. Move it.
Reiß dich zusammen. Reiß dich zusammen.
Okay, so the Germans are alert, but we did take out
Feuer. I'm hit.
most of the ones who could have threatened us. We just got hit by someone.
Angriff. Too close.
And we're getting pinned by another guy. The heavy machine gun guy should be dead. Or
Flanken sichern.
deadable. That's deadable.
Augen offen halten. Target sighted.
Alright, there's 3 guys near that can. Can I get it?
Flanken sichern.
Maybe even 4 in that
Augen offen
explosion
halten.
explosion
Kämpfe weiter.
range.
Oh.
0% chance of hitting the can. Nope, 100%. Get it.
Attack. Bonsoir.
Nice. 3 Germans dead. Just like that.
Oui?
Okay.
You want me?
Can you get that other can from there? Doesn't look like it. 9% chance of a hit there. You could hit the truck. Meh.
Moving out.
Alright, give me some covering fire. Or can you hit him? No. Okay, covering fire it is then. Down the right flank.
Checking my sector.
Moving. Can confirm. He's in my sights.
Aufhören.
You didn't kill him?
Bitte.
Come on.
Don't shoot at me. Moving. Meine Flanke ist offen. Take this.
Alright. Did you not? You still didn't get him. Oh my god, you guys. Come on. Step up your game.
Primed and ready!
Alright.
Mach, dass das aufhört.
Jeez, that was close!
Near miss. They shot at me, but they didn't move,
Stellung
huh?
halten. Stellung halten.
Oh, that guy's flanking smart. He avoided my
Enemy
kill
sighted.
box.
Taking the shot.
Second guy didn't, but
Nein, nein, nein.
I think he just got pinned. And I didn't even hit him with that anyway.
Jeez.
Ooh, good thing nobody was all that close to that barrel.
You know how to brighten up the day.
So sterbe ich nicht.
I like that my commanding officer just continually gives the men inspiration.
Ammo.
Alright, go stab this guy.
Oh, hoser. He's gone belly up.
Oui?
Mag's almost empty.
At your service!
Okay.
will nicht sterben.
Near miss, suppressed, didn't kill him. Alright, remember there's a bad guy back this way. There's actually 3 guys.
Area covered.
Alright, you cover the right. Why don't you both
Vérifiez
cover the
votre
right?
secteur. Move it!
Alright, that's everybody. They're gonna keep shooting at my Frenchman, aren't they? They're gonna hurt his morale.
Kontrolliere deinen Bereich! Kontrolliere deinen Bereich! Ich wurde getroffen.
Did they not get
I
him?
have a target.
Taking the shot.
Got that one.
He bought the farm. Snipe!
We will never yield to fascism.
At your service.
Mag's almost empty. I'm low on ammo.
Yes, comrade!
I'm low on ammo. Move it.
I know.
Wait,
You want me?
what do you want?
You want me? En mouvement!
Can you still not hit the barrel? Just the 2, okay. What about this? What about setting up a sector? The bad guys move into it, you shoot them.
Can I help? Kann nicht.
That guy's pinned, but I don't have any intel on like how badly hurt he is.
You're aiming that a bit close. Roger. Taking the shot. Bloody hell.
Whoops, a shot over the top.
I need a refresh.
Friendly fire. So the game does make some notion of concealment versus cover to some extent, apparently.
Oh!
Alright, you move
En
here.
mouvement!
Yeah?
Alright.
Ich schaffe das.
Nobody's moving into the...
Flanken sichern. Flanken sichern.
Hmm.
Feuer! Ich schieße.
Alright, so Ollie not so happy.
Get off, Willard. I'm low on ammo. I gotta reload.
I've had enough, mate.
Oui? En mouvement!
Can you shoot from here? Yeah, do that.
Ziel! He's been down!
Boom!
Flank him!
Sie haben mich erwischt.
Did you kill him? No, you only wounded him. Bastard.
Frag out. Deckung. Ah, he's done for. Nice kill.
Alright, one of them's dead. I don't know that I want to grenade my own buddy, but I'm throwing grenades over his own
Enemy tué.
shoulder there.
Right off.
Moving out. Not in the pavilion yet. Fire!
Shit. That was an effective shot. He like suppressed 3 guys all at once. He's like all wavering.
Too much fire. Pull yourself together. Mag's dry. My clip's almost empty.
5% chance. None of these are good odds.
Sie dürfen uns
Oh
nicht
fuck, I hit the wrong button.
Jesus help. I
I could really use an end turn confirmation button, just saying.
I'm low on ammo. Fire helper. Last round. I need to reload.
They didn't kill him, but they did suppress him.
Moving.
Can you check a grenade over that far? You can. That guy might be dead now. Yeah,
Bit the bullet. That's
I'd say so. That's a humdinger.
I'm low on ammo. Move it.
I'm way too grouped up here.
My clip's almost empty. En mouvement. Death to fascism.
Yay!
G'day. Moving.
Whatever. Is he gonna shoot this guy?
Jeez.
Yeah, near miss. Suppressed.
Kontrolliere deinen Bereich. I am out of ammo. I gotta reload. Mag's almost empty.
I'm low on ammo. En
He's gonna.
mouvement.
Nope.
En mouvement. En mouvement.
All right, you're in cover.
Trapped in.
Get him.
Hankana.
Got that one.
You shoot well.
Moving out.
You shoot well, American. I just want to get the last guy with my Frenchman, because that's the last objective I have, right? Yeah.
I have to reload. Mag's dry. I'm low on ammo.
My clip's almost empty.
Watch your fire.
En mouvement. Attack! Thank you, friend.
Got him. Victory.
Fight as one. No force can stop us.
We had some good hunting there.
Another mission complete. That should be another 5 stars as I min-max my way through to another heroic victory. Not necessarily the most efficient from damage taken, but at least in terms of accomplishing all the major and secondary objectives. Took us more turns than we probably would have liked, but we did get Jacob Bloch. We got an M1911 compact and a jacket refractory. You can see our soldiers who were committed to the fight gained experience. Actually, most of them leveled up twice.
I am Jacob Bloch. I'm a Jew. Collaborators, particularly in the police, have been arresting Jews on German orders. My cousins were sent to labor camps. The rest of my family wore the yellow star, or went underground as I did. Many Frenchmen were happy to purge the Jews. It was us, the students, the Marxists, who wanted to fight. We organized the first resistance. The capitalist Americans and British have come to fight the Germans. When we win, we will ask them to leave. If they refuse, we'll turn and fight them too.
All right, well, that's going to do it for today's episode of Classified France 44. Thanks again to the publishers behind the game for sponsoring today's video. And let me know if you want to see more of this game in the chat. The game comes out on March 5th, but if you pre-order the Overlord edition today, you can get access to it immediately. And until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.